Welcome. First and foremost, I'm going to have a link down below in the description box to Mr. Sealy P's video on YouTube to credit him for his footage that I'm stealing as I talk about the gaming industry as a whole and this game in particular. So it's looking good. He's on PS5, okay? The console is looking good. Good performance. It looks good. Everything's hunky-dory. However, if you had the physical copy and you had some other people that had early reviews of this game, it wasn't looking so good. So he recounts a tale whereby he had the physical copy for the kit, for special YouTubers that get games. I don't get that stuff. And yes, I'm jealous. And basically when he tried the game, it was like, it wasn't that great. And a lot of changes have been made since the actual physical copy of the game has been made. And that goes along for a lot of games in this day and age. It's a very common thing to hear. Oh, gotta wait for that day one update, right? And this is where that game falls into that again. So on one hand, it's an eye roll. It's the game is not complete on disc because they have a quota that they gotta meet. I think is the word you use, they got a time limit, and they've got to meet that. And by that point, it's like, too bad, let's just ship out the game because we can just update it later, which is a good thing. I just wish games were complete when that shit is pressed on a disc. I was going to look for a disc. I don't do disc myself for that very reason, because you're not getting the full complete version of the game oftentimes anyways. So, and on the flip side of that, it's to say you got to be careful anytime you see any type of early reviews of any game. Not just this one, but this one, because it comes out tomorrow. I'm excited for this game. And there's good news, again, like I said. When he first played, it wasn't that great. Then the following day, this stream was like 3 days ago, he then got an update. And since that update, that magical update, as you could see here, the game is performing beautifully. I have been skimping through, is that the word? Skimming through or whatever, his almost 4-hour stream to just watch the footage. Is there a lot of stuttering? Is there a lot of popping? Or just some weird shit going on? Notice that it's not going to be the highest quality, even though it's at 1440p here, because there's going to be compression. He's using the VP09 codec. Okay? We know that to be true right there. So it's going to be fairly good, but it's not going to be a complete, accurate representation of what you're going to see on your screen. It's going to look a little bit better than this. But overall, I am super effing stoked, okay? Like, I am pumped. It's looking great. He's excited. He's not a shill. I trust Mr. Sealy P when it comes to him giving his opinion on something, okay? His thoughts carry a lot of weight. He doesn't just say something because it sounds good, okay? So you can trust him, and I'm putting my very little reputation, if I even have any. Am I recognized enough to even have any kind of reputation? Probably not. But whatever little one I do have, I'm putting it on the line to vouch for him and tell you to check him out. Listen to him talk about it, and I'm really excited. So just be careful. This is a reminder. Early copies are not always good. And even when it's launch day, sometimes developers of certain games, they could trail a day or two behind before that big update comes out. And it is what it is. So it was to complain that I'm sick and tired of this crap. However, in the end, we are getting, for the normal people that are getting this game on day one, when you put your disc in, you update or you download the digital version, anything from today onwards, you are getting what was supposed to be that full vision on disc. Okay? So, and yes, that slow motion, that's the Baywatch thing. I don't think that's a glitch. He talked about it and made a joke about it. So, yeah, you'll have to let me know down below, like, what you think in general of that. Does that really bother you? Does it deter you from buying physical games? That's why, like I said, I don't buy physical games. I remember there was a Call of Duty a few years back. I don't remember which one it was. And basically, you could not practically at all play the game unless you downloaded that update. The campaign wasn't working. You couldn't do any multiplayer. It was like, so what does the disc include then? And it really didn't include anything. It was weird. The physical disc was practically like just a license. It was absolutely bonkers. So that's why, to me, I don't mind having the digital game, because I don't own my game anyways, right? Game preservation, whatever. Whatever's on my PC for the odd computer games that I have is the preservation, where you have the full complete game. Anyhow, I don't want to make this video any longer than it needs to be. I just wanted to rant a little bit about this game and how it's looking really flipping good. Don't listen to the negativity. Draw distance, everything is looking good. And I am probably myself going to be covering the game a little bit. I'm probably not going to do too much because I don't know much about these games. I've never been good at them. I've played them all. I personally do get discouraged a little bit. Then a new game comes out a month later, a week later, like a big game like an Assassin's Creed or something like that. And then I get lost into that, and then I can't find my way to go back to the game through faults of my own. Because I'm not familiar enough with the game. For me, it's a little bit more complicated than what it seems like on the surface, like knowing what to do and all that. I've just never been too smart when it comes to these games. So yeah, let me know if that bothers you. It probably does. If you do disc or digital. And if you're looking forward to this game in general. Yeah, I'm, like I said, very, very excited. So thumbs up as always if you liked the video. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm in trying to make me more relevant in the search results when people are looking shit up online. And if you didn't like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. And I'll bend it in half, twist it. I'll break that thing off in your ass. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, I mean, naturally that would be great. If you want to subscribe to his channel, I highly recommend you stop listening to me. You go check out Mr. Sealy P. No, he doesn't know who I am, doesn't know I exist at all, but he's fantastic. He is huge into the farming sim stuff. He's just good fun to watch on his streams and stuff like that as well. So there you go. Take care, and if I'm really lucky, maybe I'll see some of you in the next video. Bye for now.